Hello everyone, welcome back to the next video. In this video I will show you how to apply the timestamp wrapper effect for a video in React Native's new architecture for Android using Media 3 transformer. Now if you don't know what the timestamp wrapper effect is, it is basically like used to apply other effects. Like suppose I want to apply a grayscale effect to a video, but I don't want to apply it for the entire duration of the video. I only want to apply that particular grayscale effect only for the 5 seconds. So you will have to use grayscale in combination with timestamp wrapper effect. So hopefully you got the point. Now I have made several videos on how to apply different kind of effects. You can pick any of those video and use that particular video along with this video to apply any kind of effect only for a particular duration of time. So suppose for first 5 seconds you can apply grayscale, next 5 seconds you can apply RGB filter, next 5 seconds you can rotate the video, so you can like apply cool effects for certain duration of time. So hopefully you got the point. Let me show you one of the output. So I'll show you the code later on, but just to quickly go like show you the code in a quick way, I have like shown almost all the Media 3 transformer effects which is present at the time of me recording this video, but I have commented them out. Like you can use any of this video effect. The video effect which I am using is inverted filter, and I am using it with this timestamp wrapper effect, and I am only applying it for the first 5 seconds of the video. So here you can see I'm mirroring my device, so make sure you run it on a real Android device. I'll click on this pick video button, and here you can see I have this 4 videos. The output is little laggy because I'm mirroring my device. So I'll select the last video which is 15 seconds long. Also so I'll just select this, and it has started doing the transformation. I'm also displaying the progress bar which I'll explain in a bit, but the transformation has started happening. If you want, you can display a progress bar as well. And once here you can see the first 5 seconds I have applied inverted filter. Once the 5 seconds gets over, so I'll just pause here. Again the output is little laggy because I'm mirroring my device, but here you can see I've just paused the video. Okay, I lost my connection. Let me try to reconnect. Also, once the transformation is done, the video is saved to external storage as well, so the user can access it whenever he or she feels like. Okay, so I have just so if I suppose drag it to 7 seconds, here you can see the inverted filter effect is not applied, but if I drag it to 4th second, here you can see inverted filter has been applied. So that's what this is. And if I click on pick video again, here you can see the first video which you are seeing is the video which was just saved with the inverted filter and timestamp wrapper effect. So hopefully you got the point. I'll come back to this progress bar later on, but do note, yeah, I'll explain it later on. Okay, so first you will have to open this particular documentation because we need to create a turbo module for this. So first I have created a React Native project, a simple React Native project using this particular command. You don't have to specify the version. Whatever is the latest version, it will pick up that version, and here you can, instead of turbo module example, write your own project name. At the time of me recording this video, I am using React Native version 77. Again, now I'll just scroll down. This whole video is only specific for Android. Then we have to create a specs folder once we create a React Native project. So here you can see I have created a specs folder over here. Inside that we have to create a TypeScript file. Now the TypeScript file names should start with the word native. Okay, and this local storage does not make sense in our case. So what I have done is that native timestamp. You can name it differently if you want to, but if you are doing this for the very first time, make sure you follow me because this name will be used in lot other places as well. It's very easy. You can make a mistake and then you might get confused why this is not working. So it's better you follow what I am doing for the very first time. Okay, then I have just copy pasted all this code from the TypeScript file and pasted it over here, but I don't require this 4 methods. This does not make sense in my case. So I've just created this one method, apply effect. It will take the video URI of the picked video, and it will return the URI or the URL of the video which has been transformed, so that we can play it inside a video player. And here this name also has been changed, so this name should be the name of your TypeScript file. Okay, so this is done. Then you can scroll down, and here you can just copy paste this bit of code, and here we'll have to go to package.json and paste it over here. Then again you will have to change this particular name as well. So here I have named it as native timestamp storage. I think what you can do is, I think I made a mistake. You should not do native timestamp storage. You can just do native timestamp. So I can just remove this. I think I might have made that same mistake everywhere else as well, but let me just remove it. Okay. Okay, I think it should be fine. So here you can name it as native timestamp spec. Okay, and here also it should be native timestamp. So make sure you make those two changes. Okay, just save it and then just do npm install. Okay, because we have changed our package.json file. They have not specified in the documentation, but you need to do npm install. Then we need to cd to the Android folder. So just cd to the Android folder, and you can just run this particular command. So this will actually do the code generation for us. I have already ran this command, so I won't run it again. So but you make sure you run this command. Once you run this command, we'll first look how to use it. So go to app.tsx, and here as you can see I have imported native timestamp, I have imported React Native image picker, I have imported useState from React, and this is our React Native video as well for playing the video. Now for this also you will need to install this dependency. So for you will have to do npm install React Native image picker as well as npm install React Native video. So make sure you install these two dependencies as well. Then again come back to app.tsx, and here firstly I have taken the useState for video URI. This will actually store the URI of the transformed video, not the one which we have picked. And here on touchable opacity I have just created a one button, and on press of it we just do launch image library. Media type is of type video, and once the user has picked at least one video, I just get the URI of the first picked video, and then we just do native timestamp dot apply effect, pass the video URI to it, and this URL will be the URL of the transformed video. And here we just do set video URI URL. Then here I have this, once this video URI is not equal to empty, so this means this, then we just play that particular video with the help of the video element passing the video URI. And here I have applied some styles, and this is my controls so that you can play and pause the video as well. Okay, so that should be it. All right, let's see the documentation. So yeah, that should be about it. Okay, next we'll have to create this particular what do you say, just a second, okay. Anyways, so we'll have to create this folder. So just go to Android app src main java, and here you inside com you will have to create a folder with your TypeScript file name. So I have created it as native timestamp. Then inside that we have to create two files, native timestamp module.kt and native timestamp package.kt. So again so firstly let's come to native timestamp package.kt. Again this should be your own TypeScript file name, the package name. Rest you can just copy paste. I have just copy pasted it from the documentation. So you can see over here. Now there is one more catch, the documentation is not updated. So if you try to use something like this underscore name underscore class name underscore can override, this will throw error on React Native 77 and above. This was working fine with React Native 76, so I'm using React Native 77, so that's why I have to use something like this can override. I'm not using underscore over here as well, over here as well, and over here as well. Okay, so hopefully you got the point. And for the first two parameters I'm not using the name parameters, it's fine. Okay, so in case if you have named your TypeScript file anything different, you will have to change it over here as well along with the package name, and also over here as well. So this is the native timestamp model which we have written everywhere, that we have created over here, native timestamp module.kt, which you can see. Okay, then again I'll just scroll down. Then we have to go to main application.kt file, rnapp main application.kt, and firstly you will have to import your native timestamp package. Okay, so something like this, and here you can just add this particular, add it to this package list which is there. So make sure you add this 2 bit of code. Then you will have to go to build.gradle file, scroll down, and here make sure you add this implementation of Android Media X, Media 3 transformer, as well as Android Media 3 effects. So yeah, make sure you add this two bit of dependencies. Then I can go to native timestamp module.kt again. I'll scroll up, and firstly, as you can see over here, there are a lot of imports. Now we can't really follow this particular code, native local storage, because this logic is completely different, so no point in following this. So firstly, you will have to just copy paste all the import. There are a lot of imports, so I'll simply scroll through this. Feel free to pause the video wherever you feel like and just copy the code. Then I'm creating this native timestamp module. This is annotated with @unstable API, because at the time of me recording this Media 3 transformer, some of the APIs are still a bit unstable, even though inside build.gradle file we are not using any alpha or beta version of the library. Still this is a weird Android thing. Yeah, little frustrating. Then here again, this should be your file name, TypeScript file name followed by the word module, and again this should be your TypeScript file name followed by the word spec. Then here we are extending transformer.listener as well. Then here I have created a companion object of named native timestamp. Here is the file name, file path, here is array list of effect, here is our handler, here is our progress holder, and this is a global promise. This will help to send the transform effects, transform videos URI back to React Native side from native Android side. And here we have to override this get name as well. I'll show you this. So this name has been defined over here. Again, be careful with this name. The name does not have the word module, it is just your TypeScript file name. So yeah, then here we have override this apply effect, which we have defined it inside of a TypeScript file, which takes a video URI as well as a promise. Then on the main thread, first we assign the promise to our global promise. We create our transformer, then we create our input media item by passing the video URI. Then if you want to play around with different effects, you can uncomment this code. I'm not going into all this because I have already made a separate videos on all of this effects for React Native. So yeah, so firstly, this is the RGB matrix. This is for grayscale. I have commented it out. You can just comment this out. Don't comment this one and this two. This is just to tell you that these are two different effects. Similarly, this is, I think, map white to green lookup table. Then this is for HSL adjustment, this is for RGB adjustment, matrix transformation factory, then changing the width and height, changing the scale to fit. Then this is for frame drop effect, this is the crop effect, and here it is for scale and rotate transformation. Yeah, then here we set the scale. This is for speed change effect. This is for brightness, this is for Gaussian blur, and here this is the only effect which I'm using, created inverted filter. But if you want, you can try out other effects as well. Then here we are using the timestamp wrapper effect, passing our video effect, and I'm applying it only from the 1st second to the 5th second. You can again change this value to whatever you feel like. Then adding it to our array list of effect. Then we just pass it. Mutable list is because we don't want to change the audio, we only want to change the video, so we only pass it for video. We create an external file, we start the transformation, and here we start tracking the progress state. Now I don't know how to send this progress state from native Android to React Native side. Some of you might say that okay, just use that promise. We can't use that because the promise can only be sent once. We need to use event emitter, and unfortunately the React Native team has not told us how to use event emitter in React Native's new architecture. So I don't know how to do that. If you know, do let me know in the comments. But I'm printing it out in the console. So if you remember, I was printing it over here. So if you see, this first value is the progress state and the second value is progress holder.progress. Now this progress holder.progress goes from 0 to 100, but it's not guaranteed it will always reach 100. So if I scroll down here, you can see it stopped at 94, but this progress state which is there, it always goes to 0 once the video has finished transforming. So that is your hint to stop showing the progress bar in case if you are showing a progress bar, because if the video is very large, you will have to show a progress bar to the video or to the user, sorry. So that's why it starts from 1 and it goes to 2 when the video is in progress, and once the video has finished processing, it goes to 0. There is one more callback called on completed, which I will show you in a bit. That can also give you a hint that the video has finished processing. So in that particular callback we are actually sending the URI of the transform video as well, but some of you might be thinking of displaying the actual progress and not displaying the indeterminate circular progress bar. Okay, anyways, so here we create an external file because we need to save the video in internal storage first. So yeah, that's what this code is all about. Again, I have copy pasted this code. Now this next code is for saving the file to external storage so that the user can access it whenever he or she feels like. Again, I have just copy pasted it. Feel free to pause the video and just copy all this code. It saves the video to external storage. That's it. Then here we are overriding on completed callback because at the top we were extending transformer.listener. So once the file has finished processing, we save the file to external storage and we send the URI back to React Native side and display a toast message as well. If you want, you can remove this toast message, and inside on error we just display a toast message. If you want, you can here we were doing global promise.result, right? Here you can do global promise.reject as well if you want to send the error message back to React Native side. I have leave that up to you. Okay, so yeah, that's it. That's all there is to it. Hopefully I have not forgot anything, but if you have any questions, do let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching. Bye. Let me quickly check. I think I have shown everything. Yeah, that should be it. Thank you for watching. Bye.